probably barely do it.
So it sounds like it's going to be a good day. At least you didn't forget me.
Yeah.
I told 5 people that I was coming with you, and they just shake their head.
Buckle up, Buttercup. It's going to be a roller coaster.
Oh, it's 5 in the morning, and we're going to hang out with Logger Way today. I'm ready. And we're off through the woods. Wade had to take out the trash, and literally he's got a trash can in here. All right, well, we're gonna head to the woods. I think we got about a 80-some mile drive this morning. So Wade, we literally left like 2.5 hours ago, and we still haven't made it to work yet.
Yeah, we're almost there.
Luckily,
it's just around this corner.
And then the other one, and then the other one.
You said that 10 corners ago.
I thought you said it didn't rain here, Wade.
It didn't rain. Well, it just depends on what you consider rain. You know, this is like a heavy dew.
It's still lingering.
Yeah. This is our old yard. Let's see how bad it looks.
Oh, that don't look bad.
Oh, it ain't bad.
No, I think we'll be all right. I didn't bring my my muck boots, but I think we'll be all right. Oh, another squirrel. We are saving the wildlife.
Yeah, we are one with the wildlife.
I mean, you can't start off a Saturday morning running over Mr. Squirrel.
I did almost hit a deer on the way down to get you though this morning.
Did you really?
Oh, I was flying.
On your hat?
Stayed in the back of your house.
That was the boss lady.
Yeah. That must be the Peterbilt power plant over here. It's got dual stacks.
Oh, I think today's gonna be a good day.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Well, it depends on how hydrated today is. Really. Before that's just the patch of pavement.
Sir, I think we were logging back there.
Yeah, we got a park. We got valet.
Oh, I got you.
Valet parking here on this job. But the problem is where they park our truck is the Yellow Jackets nest. So
perfect. Park on your side so I can get it. You got this, or you want me to do it?
You might have to, because I actually didn't do it right. You think as much practice as I've had.
Good thing is you can always start over.
Yeah, we'll just have to.
Here we go.
It's my first time.
Just teaching the intern what not to do.
Yeah. So we didn't do it right So this time, we're not going to do it right the first time. Let's do it fast the second time.
Make it count. Jeffrey, you're going to spin on wet grass. Go ahead and get momentum up. That's how it works. Caution for the log trucks.
Yeah, that's not regular log trucks. We run caution trucks.
Yeah, they're safer.
Yeah, safer trucks than average.
We only got 2 today, right? Or we got more coming?
Yeah, Chris is, I think she told him to stay home.
Okay. I feel like I wasn't prepared. I don't have a backpack.
I
got 2 feet that can
carry some of your stuff.
You want to take my cooler?
Yeah.
All right. I'm getting the rundown. Oh yeah. I'll just follow you back, I reckon.
Wrecked him, hell, damn near killed him.
Is the oil stick long enough?
Yeah.
All right. If not, I'll go find another one.
Here's where it burnt the other day.
Oh, they don't know about this, do they?
No.
The YouTubes don't know. So what happened to?
Oh, it don't matter. It don't matter. Yeah, they can find out. So anyway, so tiny cantilever. Look it up. So
this truck can articulate side to side, and
most people see we're overachievers. Most people turns the box over, we turn the cab over. That's
well, luckily you got the rollover protection system on it.
So Volvo, if you happen to watch this, or Valvo, however y'all pronounce, hydraulic, comes from here.
And when the truck is laying on that side?
Yeah, on that side, it comes from here and lands on here. Yeah.
And hot stuff and flammable stuff.
Yeah, this is where the flue is. And this gets hot in this area zone here, and then it makes fire. And here's what burnt hydraulic oil looks like.
But luckily they got it out before it got expensive, right?
Yeah. So then it burnt.
That's rust protection.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's tempered now.
Yeah. Yeah. No, everybody's pretty calm about it.
I mean, you'll get that stuff on these big jobs from what I've heard. Well, your mama's already got me a nickname. We just can't say it.
CTV.
Chris, the starts with a B and ends with a H.
The boy. Oh.
Oh gosh, it's gonna be a good day. I told him the camera was sideways.
Is my order done yet?
That's worse. I asked him if that happened in the accident. Oh, that's a tiny little camera.
Yeah.
We're getting better, but we're still. I see you. Now we're complete. Other way. Other way. Keep going a lot, like 90 degrees. Keep going. About a little bit more. Right there. That's good enough. I'm not going to look what's behind me anyways.
It takes a while to get used to it, but we put mirrors on here. We wouldn't have mirrors.
You got a wiper on. Look at that. And a good one at that.
Yeah.
Ours goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome.
The best valve wiper you can buy.
Why is it telling me to stop?
Because you're in a park brake yet.
The park brake is off. I've already done that.
Oh, it ain't building there. Why is it not building there?
It is now. We just have to override
there
the
might
leaks.
be a leak.
We just have to override them.
You have to apply air into the tank quicker than it leaks out the others.
We'll be back when we get air. Oh, well, it rides about the same. Great.
Rough.
Rough. He didn't say where we're going.
You don't think it's near as aerodynamic as ours, huh?
No, I'm saying you might get a couple less miles to the gallon on this.
That's only an interstate speed.
Yeah, I mean.
It really don't matter at this speed. Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
Yeah. Luckily I'll have a brake while you're loading it. Does it count if I dump them over here and get back to Oh, dang if you're way back in the woods.
Yeah, it's a ways back in here, bud. This truck, man, it really comes into play and stop it.
Oh, I can imagine.
You're over halfway.
Oh, we got a service truck.
Yeah.
I bet that would be fun to get out about right now. We made it back here. That's cosmetic. I like where you put the chains at. That works great. while she warms up, if it starts.
Now, do you keep your cabinets clean?
I try to. It's a struggle, but it happens. So now you got your, what do you call this right here?
The din. Oh, that's the rack.
I know what that's called. The rack?
Yeah.
So when you lay a log up here, you put the butt right here.
Well, you put it up.
How do you know your measurements?
There's all your measurements. And then when you're in this zone here, you turn the head one way or the other, and then your saw's at the right length.
That's where you're cut.
Yeah.
So you start at that end, and every, what is it, 2 feet?
Yeah, there's 8 foot with trim, 8, 6, 8, 10, 12, or 8, 10, 12, 14, 16.
Gotcha.
And 16's our longest log, unless it's a veneer log and you're doubling, maybe 21 feet.
Really? So everything is between 8 and 16 feet.
And pulpwood, just so y'all know out there, pulpwood gets thrown over the hill. No, that's not, that's arrogant. No, I'm serious. But we're after grade.
We make our mulch out of that.
We do mulch.
But you've got plenty of mulch, so
yeah.
We put that in the road.
Make sure she ain't thirsty. It is thirsty.
You got oil on you?
Yeah.
How much does that use a day? A couple gallons? 2 or 3?
A gallon and a half.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. Doesn't spew it out too bad.
No, not too bad.
Thank God you didn't need a funnel.
This hole's pretty thin.
The old din. At least you can't tell the paint doesn't match now.
Yeah.
Just a half a day. Well, we could load up right now and work a half a day by the time we got here. Oh gosh. Get to work. That's just where we didn't want to step all the way down, so. All right, well, we've made it back up into the woods. I'm driving Tiny, which is their A30C haul truck converted over into a log truck with logging standards and swamp tires. I mean swamp tires. She's a beast. So he's got to cut up a load, then I'll haul it up there to his mama who's running the knuckle boom, and she'll process it up, stack logs, and we'll get a load out before we leave today.
When your oil's running slow, your time.
So wintertime, you probably got what, 15-20 minutes before it really warms up enough?
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
You want me to do anything?
It's been.
You got that?
Yeah, it's been. You know, I'm a little rusty on the damn thing.
You ought to see me.
Your buddy's got one of these, don't he?
It's not that.
It's a little different, ain't it?
It's the Ryan's head.
Yeah.
It's the dangle head.
But he can cut with his.
Yes, he cuts his trees down.
You see how it's quicker.
Oh yeah,
once
no
it's
doubt.
on the ground.
Can you cut a tree down with that?
If you have to.
If you have to, it's
I've
not.
cut pretty big trees, bigger than I should, but it ain't really made for cutting trees. And there's bolts missing. The last guy, these bolts missing. On the covers, you kind of gotta watch the covers.
Yeah. just got to know when to get the hell out of the way. See, you got to know when to get out of the way.
Yeah, it's...
See, did you notice that? I see that. I was like, that looks like that needs to go in the pile I'm standing on. You ready for your super trucker?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Can we get you backing in?
It don't matter.
All right, so what happens when we went to Belbo, I had to be the truck guy. And, of course, make him and Dirt Perfect look good. They used me to make him and Dirt Perfect look good. So now he's here to make me look good.
I'm not used to cameras. I need a mirror.
He's so conceited. He needs a mirror, he said. I have to look in the mirror. Oh.
Yeah, but when you're ugly like me, if you use a camera, you can edit your face out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Easy, driver. we got a full load. Let's see what I'm getting myself into. Here we go. Oh, Phil's got me all bladed off here.
Boots, cowboy boots cross is what he's wearing, so he should be ready for all the action, but we don't know that. And Roger, are you all the way down to bottom of the hill in that ash already? Yeah. Okay, well you know where you see the other yard there and the other option. But for today, I guess we'll bring her right up where we need to if we're clean down to there. Okay.
You've done all right on the road.
Let's clean her act up, whatever we got to bring up here. Let's get that done, and then we ain't getting too far, but I'm getting wood good now. Okay, but you see where to set the yard up, don't you, Roger? Are you passing it up or not? Over the hill right here in front of Wade. Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's a good old bunch of guys up here, I'm telling you.
Now, Derek, you know about how it's set up there, because where you turned, it went right down the bottom and laid them in there thick. I bet a log yard would be inconvenient as hell if we get everything cleaned down to there. If you're guessing, either one of you, what do we like being clean down to that point? Well, I turned and went down in the ditch down to the bottom. Is that where you made that yard? Yes, it is. Okay, it'll be a little while. Okay, we have some of them, your butts, there's no decent way to turn around. They need to come your way, up the hill, no doubt. And you'll see it when you get close to them. Okay. George, right over by two big red oak that you said. You remember where that was, roughly? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, right there before it drops over the hill. Well, it ain't quite in the flat in the bottom, but I mean, it's damn near right in the bottom, the new red oak bar.
Gotta go slow, it's nice and slick this morning.
Okay, that's all right, well, folks.
I'm telling you, it is like
that's where the yard is, and I think it'll work.
Dumped out. She'll process everything up and carry on. They don't have any mirrors on this truck. All cameras, and it's you got no depth perception. At least I don't. I'll get used to it. Here we go again. So there's Phil. That's Wade's dad. He runs the dozer. He's bladed the road off for me. Wade's in the excavator. Everybody else, Roger and Derek, are on the skidders, and Joanne is in the knuckle boom. We are getting it done today. Evidently they've been used. I've got about 3 sheets left.
Damn it. Look at this has been in there.
Oh gosh. Well, that was a big one.
What the hell, Roger? Don't overdo yourself.
That was the money one there.
I looked the other one down. Yeah, that's what I said too.
So if you don't know much about Logger Wade, that's his dad on the dozer, and like I mentioned, his mom Joanne is on the knuckle boom up there. She cuts everything up. Wade runs between everything, cutting everything up, and he runs the Brutus, which is the track cutter, and they got the wheel cutter behind me. He's on the Cat 321. It's got the cutter head on it, Rotobec. I think that's what it's called. And they got the skidder drivers, and then they got Tiny here that I'm running, hauls logs. Just a good old group of people. So they buy their own timber, harvest it, and they have their own sawmill, which we will see later on today when we take a load of logs back. Hopefully we can get the 10-cent tour on that. But it's a pretty impressive family operation from what I've seen, and it's been an honor to be able to come out here and help them out for a day. Good people, very good people. Pretty good sized poplar trees up here. Got a big old load. Old truck handles it well though. I mean, it's on there, and it's just like driving it empty right out of the woods. Does that put it into perspective? Road tractor, off-road log tractor. Well, that was short-lived. A hose blew on the saw. We got to get that fixed. So Joanne went back there in the pickup to get weighed, and the service truck. And I have a feeling we're going to fix a hose. I don't know which one it is, but we'll figure that out here shortly. Probably that one. There's our problem.
Oh, the operator. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. No, there's our problem.
We're blaming. Okay.
Got Vanna White over here.
Vanna White.
Alright, here's the question.
Cut wheel and a grinder.
Here we go.
If you walk and you talk, it's a walkie-talkie.
That's right.
Yeah.
I like this. It's a team effort. I'm not used to having all
Oh,
this.
yeah.
I hold the hose.
Usually, at the mill though, when it goes down, 3 smoke cigarettes, one talks about the truck they're gonna get fixed, and then one of them's about child support. Then you got the one guy sitting there telling everybody to step, and he's holding the welding rods.
15, 16. We're gonna learn how to do a hose in the field today.
Oh yeah. Just depends how high you set your standards.
That's right.
Yeah.
Already got a little secondhand rubber smoke there. I can taste it, but we'll be all right.
Yeah,
It's all natural.
yeah.
Come from the ground and then go back in the ground.
Well, yeah, where did it all come from? That's like changing oil. You don't want to put it in the dirt anymore, so. Where'd you get it from?
Oh, if you can't laugh during the breakdown, you ain't
No.
having fun, are you?
Yeah, you'll go out of your mind.
Looky there. It's almost like that was made for it.
Yeah. Or something.
I was going to laugh and say we were in the danger zone, but it actually does say danger
Yes.
zone on the pressure gauge.
Yeah, it does.
We're like the birds right
It's like
into-
that Top Gun movie in the danger zone where we live.
We like to live right on the edge of that.
Yeah. Does it stop at the edge?
It literally, it stops like right there. Isn't that where it needs to be for a good crimp? And the object is not to shove this end in the dirt.
Yeah. Piston hydraulics, who cares?
We got our cheater chart.
Yeah. 1.705.
Is that to make sure we got a good,
Yeah, if you don't do
Official trim.
this,
you'll
it
end
can
up,
be,
you'll do it again.
yeah. If we don't do this the first time, we'll do it again the second time. Don't ask me how I know. Asking for a friend. Ain't that what Jason says?
We live through experiences.
Yeah.
And we'll do the same thing for the other end.
Yeah.
You know where to send the bill, don't you?
Vigil18.com.
All right, we're back to work now. Got our hose fixed and the truck loaded. We got to roll away. Rollaways when they get out of reach. I feel like that's happened before. Let's see how good Mama is. The angles don't match. Try it again.
Get out of here.
Well, it's not hard to find where Wade's working. See why they have a track cutter now. He's on a mission. I can see why you need that unit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think the old wheel one would care too much for that,
No.
would it?
You get in them areas like that down there, it ain't perfect, but it's good enough for hooks forward.
It's a lot better than cutting it by hand, isn't it?
And you get it up here.
Yeah.
You know, you don't just cut it down, you get it up here, and then any skidder can.
Yeah, this is so much different from the way we do it back home. We don't leave anything, we get it all.
Yeah, well, see, now here's the thing. That's a white oak.
Yep.
White oak, white oak.
So I guess this is
That's all maple.
I guess this is my question. Why aren't we like harvesting all the mature trees and leaving the small ones? Like why does that red oak stay?
What the forester's making a judgment on is because of red oak, and how rich this ground is right here.
Okay.
He's figuring with them white oak there is trainer trees. He's figuring that the canopy will hold the sun off the trunk of them trees enough in this spot to let them red oak trees grow up and then have a next harvest.
So if you went and cut those,
way
if you went and cut those off, those would just turn into giant bushes then, because the sun can get to them.
Well, first of all, if you went to cut them off, you cut them off before they started growing.
Yeah.
And them trees are just getting started.
Well, I'm just saying, what he's figuring is if you cut that red oak, it would give too much sun in here and these trees wouldn't get any taller.
The sun is
they would just bush out.
The whole game is a sun thing. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Now, over here, from where them white oaks are at, I don't see nothing but maple. Maple's pretty much figured as trash. It's not trash, but it's figured as trash because it'll grow anywhere.
Yeah.
So, but like from there over, is that a black gum in there? No, there's some red oak in there too. Yeah, there's some red oak in there too. So he's trying to hold the canopy to where the sun stays off the trunks.
Gotcha.
And then after the next run, this area over here, after them red oaks are cut out of that, this will be what don't get knocked over, bust over, break down, whatever. Get the sun down on the ground.
Gotcha.
Now, and that's why when you're watching a logger or something, you're like, what's he doing? I mean, why is he destroying? Because what you're destroying is to say yes to something, you're saying no to something else. You know what I mean? So
you got to weed out the stuff you don't
you gotta
need.
weed out what don't belong. But them 3 white oaks there, 4 white oaks, them 4 white oaks there made a lot of the decisions about what happened. That's why I went busting down through that stuff and then come back up busting through the rest of it. It's a forestry type of thing. And these poplar like this, they want the sun off of them. And poplar are easy to cook, which that is
not a great tree anyways.
As long as if the mother trees shade back in and make him stretch, maybe he's small enough he can come out of it, you know. But it's borderline. The richness of this property that we're on right now plays a lot into it. It's sandy type of ground that's real rich.
So I noticed like way back there in the back there was power. What is ran?
Oil rig stuff.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So all this, somebody coming here many moons ago and plowed a road through here.
Stuff. Yeah, they're still running.
Really?
Yeah, there's some of them are pumping, some of them are not, and these are
I thought I saw one over there when I was
Some of them are pumping yet, but some of them are not. And some of these power lines going down through to the oil rigs are live, and some of them are. I got all tangled up in it. The other day I said,
yeah, I was wondering why there was a power line on that
Dad,
stump
there's 220 down here. What's the deal with this? He goes, oh, it's dead. After I done like reach across with the power line right between me and a tree, cut the tree, slide it under the power line, come back around, pull the tree. I said,
we're good.
I'd have just knocked it down if I'd have known that.
Thanks for the memo.
Yeah. But
you
well,
say this was a tree that you shouldn't have cut down with that?
Yeah, I shouldn't have cut this tree. If I was lazy, ever happened to you, it happened to me. It showed up, didn't have my chainsaw. Didn't know this tree was down here, and I got down here, I was like, well, I ain't coming down here twice. So, yeah.
Yeah, when we walked down here, I didn't even see this tree.
Stuff's about 6 inches high. If I'd have cut a chainsaw, I had it 6 inches lower, which is a mistake. But through all the logistics of getting a saw down here when we're going to be out of this area anyways, I thought, screw it, I'll just chance it.
Cut it and be done.
Yeah.
So what are you looking for like quality in this?
Color. You're looking for good color. You're looking for clean, vigorous wood all the way up. Now this is not going to be a double length, but this was a happy, you know, double lengths when you get your 2 logs.
Okay.
This was a happy tree.
So you'll get one, say 16-foot veneer, and then what's the next?
That's saw lumber. After that, that's saw log.
Okay.
But price of lumber's up now too, so it's expensive tree no matter how you look at it. And I know it looks just the same as the next tree going inside, but them trees are worth.
And the camera never does justice.
No, it never does do any of that stuff.
On how big stuff is.
Put this up on video, this will all go with flat.
I know.
Look like we're cutting on tabletop. Training last in this whole situation?
I wanted to say less than 2 minutes.
Less than 2 minutes. Was it 2 minutes? I just pretty much said, here it is. All right, so.
Oh, hold on, how do you cut the power saw on?
Right there, yep. And let her build a little bit, but it's ash, it won't take much.
Should I shut the door?
Yeah. It's real awkward to get used to the way it sets. Like right now, what he's going through right now, it's so freaky setting up that high above the undercarriage. He'll be like, oh my God, that's weird. Boy, cut her run off of you. The first time I've ever watched anybody run roots. See if he works up the nerve to go down and top it. I start him off on a hillside. Now he's checking the balance. I'm here to tell you, those of you that's on here, y'all probably, most of you already know, but the ones of you that don't now, he knows his stuff. And the way he's playing with that thing, he's learning the feel of it, how it reacts, you know, and the counterweight and all that stuff. He's going for it. He just wants to back down. No, he's gonna drive up it. Okay, let's see what it does. That thing is so weird to learn how to run. It is a weird thing to operate. You'll get it. On this stick. There you go. All right, let's get back so we don't cut it, hit us with a tree. Just don't cut this one. Leave this one. See what he's got. cut the cherry. Well, I was trying to get him not to cut that one. Well, it's too late. There he goes. Yeah, I was trying to get him not to cut that one, but he misunderstood me. Kenny, I'm sorry. If you see this, buddy, I'm sorry. I was gonna have to cut some of this junk around the road here, but I was gonna have to leave that cherry. All right, now he's going for that sassafras. That piece of junk needs to go. There's a few of them sassafras around here needs to go. They need to get them out of here. Never ceases to amaze me. Look how quick he's picking up on it. We're getting ready to stick him on the din-din here in a minute. See if he can pick up on that thing. That thing will be just like home to him except for the head. So I asked if he's going to start going by let's cut 18. In the wrong spot, it just makes them a turd to deal with because you got to pick everything all the way up and put it where it goes. There he goes. Tried to let go of that stick a minute ago with his bucket control. I think with that little wiggle he did, maybe he'll back it up or something, but I think he was trying to let it go like he's letting it go on the thumb. Try and get rid of that black locust and get it back there. He'll get it this time. It's just so awkward because of how heavy that head is on the front of that thing, which is not right. The head's a little too big for the machine, but we get by with it fine. But when you go doing little operations like that, it makes it feel weird. Let's see what he says. He'll be complaining. He'll be going, what a piece of crap. Yeah, hey, there's room for a few more buttons on them sticks. It took me forever to figure it out.
There's stickers on here to show you what it is.
You can cut them if you want.
Might as well. Almost got a little grinding buffalo right there.
Hey, you're getting it pretty quick.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew he'd pick right up on it.
I don't learn stuff. Now, these guys like Dirt Perfect and Let's Dig, they're real, I don't want to sound weird or nothing, but their brains, they think quicker and are used to the way excavators are, and that's like an excavator chassis. Now me, I didn't pick up on it quite like them guys are. See how he's smooth already? Like he already got down, locked in the bolt. He's already got locked in his head that head weighs a ton. So he's not doing jerky movements. See how he's being smooth with it? Now me, I was like a battering ram for about the first, I don't know, whipstick I ran it. There he's looking up, watch him looking up through the skylight, see? Good job. him long at all, be one heck of a feller buncher operator. I don't think. Well, I mean, I don't learn stuff that quick, so I don't know what to compare it to. But I'm telling y'all right now, I've never seen anybody pick up on a buncher like that. Not that smooth. But you know, he runs everything. He's operated stuff since he was a puppy. We're running carbide teeth on ours to cut the hardwood. What do you think?
Well, I'm ready to cut pulpwood and dead
It's
trees.
awkward, ain't it?
It is. You gotta do something that's like, maybe not.
It don't have any reach.
No.
The head weighs as much as the machine does.
Yep.
And it's just so...
And you can't tell, well, I got better on it. I was like,
oh yeah.
You look like you're about to hit the ground, it's 2 foot off the ground.
Yeah.
It's good for the teeth, though.
We was all that way when we first, when I first ran Titus, I did the same thing.
Left a lot on the ground.
Yeah. I bragged on it. I told him, I said, I ain't never seen nobody pick up on that smooth that quick.
And then I dropped the tree on the cab or something like that.
Like just the smooth instead of, like I was like a battering ram, that son of a bucket. It wasn't nothing smooth like that. You mean the dump on the head didn't throw you for a loop?
It did to start, well, not to start with, and then I used it. I'm like, I don't know what to do, and then I figured it out right then. That's
so much more refined than a skidder.
You can just, so much easier. You don't have to sit there and drag all that a mile.
Look at the ground.
And it's great.
Yeah.
We drove the pickup truck back here.
Yeah.
Fuel time. So I've gotten my officially 60-second tour of,
this one took a full minute
of how to run it, and I pretty much found out. He's like, push buttons, what do they do? All that. So that opens. Here, let's spin it where we can see. So that closes. Top one opens. This one rotates. That one rotates counterclockwise. And then the rest is the same.
The stall button.
Oh, that's the, And if you heard about 3,000 times a day, that's the horn.
Yeah. So I'm gonna see how many times you hit the horn when you do it.
All right.
Yeah.
You ready?
I'll count. We're gonna count. He's gonna go back to editing to take longer to edit this video. He's gonna put a number on every time that he's gonna make it fancy. 1,
and then you gotta leave the one in the screen in two.
I don't know how to do that. That's too fancy. All right, so we're gonna take that one log.
I call it the timeline of death.
The timeline of death. And I'm gonna grab that and I'm gonna cut it out.
All right, we'll stand.
All right, now he shut it off, so y'all didn't see him fumbling around when he first got started. But all right, he's not done anything but learned the buttons. He's not done anything. Let's see how long it takes him to figure it out. I bet it don't take him long. All right, we're gonna get whacked because that's got that swing on that head's got a lot of torque. What is he? Oh, he's gonna cut it off before he can grab it. Okay. He's got me gun shy because that rotate on that. If he falls asleep on the button, man, you can take out a neighborhood.
I just told myself we should cut away from ourselves.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Key information.
Sawdust away from yourself. I just forgot to tell you.
Yeah, I got it now. Good.
Or did I? I did. I wouldn't do that to a guy. Oh yeah, he's gonna put it towards us. Now that valve's in the head. So the way that works is they got a pressure, they got a return, they got a case drain runs out to that head from back here to the control valves, and then they got a umbilical cord runs out there, which I'm not a fan of, but it's how it's set up. Not to complain or nothing about it, but it's in reality that umbilical cord, it's practically made of glass. It's always been any shoddy operating, and it's going to be a problem. So what it does, when you hit the button, it sends power out to that wire, and it turns on a valve out there to operate whatever function you're heating the wire up to on this whatever solenoid you're exciting. And then back here at the machine, it also opens oil up. So every time he hits a button to run anything on his head, there's two valves open at the cracks at the same time. So when he hits a button in there, and that's the wrong button because there's 3 buttons on them controls that don't do nothing, and then it's making that squeal out here, that's because it's sending oil out here, but it's not got nothing to do because the button he's hitting is not running a function. So you can hear it squeal out there. You're gonna have to back the video up to check it out. Like if y'all want to hear that, and go back to when he first starts running, he does a few times, you can hear it. I want to give him a couple logs to cut up, but hey, I didn't hear the horn. That's 2. Here we go. See what he's got. Did he get his timing down? Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Oh yeah, is that right? That's like the old nun. It's like the old nun that smacks you on the knuckles when you're bad.
So what's supposed to be so difficult about this?
Well, it's hard.
It looks really hard on the internet.
It's harder than it looks. You don't understand. You're running it from up there.
Yeah.
I wish I had you some wood. You can probably cut some of this stuff up into logs. You good? There's... Bring one of them ash around, you can cut up in the logs. center to help you a little bit.
Tell me if you can grade it.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna grade him, see if he knows what he's doing. It's,
That just, I mean, that's perfect right there.
it does work good, don't it? We're going around this way? Here, we'll get back out of the way. It's got some torque on that rotate, don't it?
Yeah, I'm saying that. I'll go ahead and tell you I won't hit you on purpose.
Okay. On purpose. Well, it makes it like he didn't even hit me then. Okay. See if you can find a 10.
All right, so now tell me how this works again. From the very end back this way.
Yeah, whatever you butt it into
So,
is 6 inches over length.
so with that, hold on, let me.
So when you butt it up to it, then you're 6 inches over length.
Okay. So what does that make that one? A 10'6"?
Right now it's an 8'6".
10's the next one.
Yeah.
What do you want? An 8 out of that?
No, take it up to 10. So they got some grading options. With grade lumber, that extra 2 feet gives you some options.
Yeah.
There you go.
Like how close are you normally getting them?
Pretty close.
So that'd be
Bring
about.
it back and then slide it up to the bumper. There you go, right there. Good job. Now you take your toes back and bump against the back, and that'll get you. There you go.
Pretty much right there.
Yep.
Now I got a 10'6" long.
Yep. Over 12. There you go.
Pretty much right there. Just slightly bumpy.
Operating meters are making actually with that table wide and stuff like it is, man. You can really good job. You're not caged in on anything.
And then what do you do with the last piece? That's a log.
That'll be a low grade log.
Really? For 2 feet.
Oh, there'll be some common lumber come out of that. They'll make a few common boards out of that. We sell boards, not logs. See what I mean?
So you'll cut it till something square comes out of that.
Yep.
And then chip the rest.
Yep.
See, back home, every bit of that would have been pulpwood.
Yeah. Well, there ain't enough money spread in it to sell it to somebody.
Yeah.
But when you already own
Putting me in the interstate, isn't he?
I heard Big Deal was coming to town.
Yeah.
He said, I better get to it.
He's grading it after I've used it.
Yeah.
No, he had me a nice road through here this morning.
That's part of rolling up the red carpet.
I come around to, oh yeah, we're cleaning up now.
He's gonna put a bunch of chops in it for the rest of us after you're gone.
Some water breaks there to get you bounced. was a good day.
Yep.
That's a pretty good little pile of logs.
Productive. Got us a little pile going.
I wonder how many loads we got out.
Big Mama said 10. 10 semi
How many are already missing though?
Huh?
At least 4 tractor trailer loads already been hauled off, right?
Yeah, she's added about 5 or so to the pile.
Good day.
Good day. Good enough for who it's for. You know it?
Yep.
Yep.
I guess
Yep.
we got to get those unloaded now
Yep.
after our excursion home.
Yep.
Well, how'd I do today, boss lady?
Well, you did good.
So I didn't get fired from a non-paying job?
No.
Today's gonna be all right.
It was close. It was close a time or two, but we made it.
You thought at one point he was going to have to start paying us to be here.
When you lost your bolster and your bolster wouldn't go back in.
I didn't lose
you almost
nothing.
got fired.
I brought it to you. You just couldn't put it back in place. You did it right the first time. Your angles were low. Geometry was not in their favor
What
today.
kind of shit would it take to whine about a steak that the top 6 inches is like this instead of like this?
Enough where you pulled it out and tried it again.
I know it. Why did I do that?
We'll see ya. Wade, we got a load.
Yeah.
We're
Loaded
gonna.
up. We're got a load in our bird.
This will be the second time I've hauled these.
Yeah. Yeah, you done hauled these once, didn't you?
At least that one. That one looks familiar.
But it'll be my first time.
Okay, looks good.
Yep.
We're still beeping, so we got a few minutes. What do you think we're grossing?
The yellow jacket nest about totally legal. 100% legal, whatever that is.
So I'm gonna go back over here with the yellow jackets. We'll get the convertibles on the way home.
Yeah.
All right, to the mill we go.